Hello everyone and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today we will be making for you Magnolia Blossom Soap. This is one of our go-to springtime fragrances that actually started as a birthday scent request for one of my friends, Mary. We used to make soap for friends and family for their birthday month, and this was one of those and it's stuck around ever since. We will start out like we do every other time by mixing in some lye water solution into our plant-based oils. Both of those are at about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll see I just whisked those up with our stick blender until they were at a light trace. And now I am straining in my colloidal oatmeal slurry mixture. This just has some water added, and we just pass it through that mesh strainer to get out any lumps and clumps. We will whisk that up really quickly as well. This fragrance, while it does not accelerate, it doesn't make stuff go too fast, but we do want to keep our soap batter a little looser than we normally would, just because the floral fragrance sometimes tends to kick things up a little bit in terms of acceleration. We now will pour out about 1 loaf's worth of soap batter into that red pour pitcher. We will be coloring one part of that soap batter a light pink, kind of cherry blossomy. It doesn't show up super well on camera here, but it is a very pale pink. And then to that second larger portion, we have a really dark Merlot color to try and emulate the Magnolia blossom. So we wanted a pink and then a darker pink color. We will then use our stick blender just to make sure everything is mixed in properly, get out all of those uncolored soap base remnants there. And then we will be done with the stick blender. We will just scrape it off. We won't be coming back to that. We'll get out as much of that soap batter as we can from that stick blender, set it aside, and now we will pull in our slab mold. So we are going to be making, like we always do, 3 loaves in 1 large slab mold. We will pour out almost all of that dark pink mixture, reserving just a little bit, like a half of a loaf's worth for the top. And now we'll be doing some drop swirls with that pale pink mixture. I also want to make sure that we pull a little bit of that lighter color onto the top of those soap loaves, and you'll see me kind of pouring a little slower and a little more gently, making really large bold lines on the top there. We will scrape out our pour container here as well. This soap we have been making for the past, this is the 3rd year we'll be making it, and every year our goal is to make it not look like vegan bacon. If you're vegan and you've had bacon, vegan bacon, at least you know what that looks like. I think we accomplished it this year, but we will then just scrape out the remainder of that dark pink soap base there, get that between all of those pale pink lines. And then it is time to swirl. So this is a newer design that I decided to do, just kind of like some really loose swoops with our chopsticks. It gives it a really nice, like, whipped texture on the top, and when we go to slice this, you can see the dimension that that technique is getting. And I also wanted to spread some of that pale pink mixture on top of all of the loaves, so every single bar had some of that. We will scrape down the sides with our chopstick as well, just to clean up those edges, get out any air bubbles, especially with thicker soap batter. Sometimes air bubbles stay behind even once we pound our soap slab on the ground. And now you will see me, you can't really see it on camera, but I am actually utilizing some mica in a mica dispenser that basically puts a sheen on top of the soap loaves, so you can see kind of a cloud of sparkles there, and that's what that is. You'll see it in the end result. It is even better in person. We will spritz it with some rubbing alcohol, and 24 hours later, we are ready to unmold the soap. We will break down this slab into 3 loaves. This fragrance is really, really great. It is a nice floral scent, but there's some citrus added, and it actually makes it not so perfumey, but really a nice springtime scent. Now it is time to cut the loaves into 4.5 ounce size bars. They're basically 1 inch thick, and you can see after we cut that end piece off the different designs that drop swirl technique brings. And then I'm going to show the top here, and you can kind of see how that's shiny, and that is actually what the soap looks like. It kind of looks almost wet. It's glistening on the top there, and it's really pretty. It does have a pink shift as well. The mica we used has a pink undertone, and it really is a beautiful product. We're just slicing away here, getting through all of these, seeing all of these fun designs. Every bar is different, every bar is unique, and that's the fun part about our soap that we do, is no 2 bars look the same. And while we're slicing here, you might be able to see on the back of the shelf behind me a sneak preview of a couple other of our March fragrances. Since soap does take 30 days basically to be ready, we are making March scents now. We have been for about a week or so now, so they'll be ready come March 1st. And that is it. That is how we make our Magnolia Blossom soap. Like I just mentioned, this will be available for sale March 1st on our website, rainbrocrafts.com, and then any of our in-person events until it sells out. So definitely be sure to get yours while you can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see what RainBro Crafts comes up with next. Bye.